All right, people, shirtless match day here. Let's go. I got some big news. DC exclusive. Rodri offered to Real Madrid for 70 million. And some directors in Real Madrid are asking Florentino Perez to sign Rodri after seeing his performance at the World Cup. Crazy news. Crazy news. Rodri Hernandez has been one of the standout players at this World Cup, improving with each match and proving himself a key component of Luis de la Fuente's team. His high level of performance at the tournament has raised some concerns at Real Madrid, where his signing had been previously ruled out. Some members of the club's board are urging Florentino Perez to pursue the transfer, which would cost around 70 million euros. Man City are offering, according to this article, Rodri to Real Madrid for 70 million euros. That is insane. 1 year contract left at Man City, and they're offering him that much money. Now, it says here, some board members believe he's an interesting signing, that City could sell him because he only has 1 year on his contract and that he wants to return to Spain. Let's go. It says here, initially, the club's general stance remains unchanged. Rodri is a veteran player with a price tag that's too high for his contract situation, age, and injury history. Despite everything, Real Madrid has already been informed that Man City would be willing to sell the player for around 70 million euros. This is crazy. This is a manageable amount, but it's a risky one for a player who is performing very well, but who could experience physical problems sooner or later. It's no secret that Real Madrid continues to explore the midfield market. Jose Mourinho himself closely followed Tuesday's Spain-France match from Valdebebas, along with his entire staff, and witnessed Rodri's outstanding performance. It says here, carrying on further, the Portuguese manager's opinion carries large weight, and it remains to be seen whether Mourinho considers Rodri a potential option for Real Madrid midfield. If he requested from Florentino Perez, the president might make an effort. Going on further, it says here, Real Madrid's plans for the midfield. Real Madrid wants to sign a younger player, someone who hasn't had knee problems, and whose price tag makes more sense in the long run. With Rodri, we're talking about a great player, but he's already 30 years old and has a serious knee injury. That is what worries Real Madrid the most. Now, let's decompact this. Rodri, yes or no? Absolutely yes for Real Madrid. Real Madrid have struggled since Toni Kroos left to have a creative, incisive, and controlling midfield. They lack that so much to the point where for the past 2 years, they have remained trophyless. The midfield part of Real Madrid is the key part that is a huge gap for Real Madrid, and is stopping them from progressing even further to win big trophies like Champions League, La Liga, Copa del Rey. Barca have them beat in the midfield by far. They're saying that Rodri for 70 million euros is quite expensive for a 30-year-old. Now, Real Madrid have a policy of signing young players. Now, some of those young players have turned out well, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, but some haven't turned out too well. For example, Massantuono, the debate is still up on him. Reina, flop, and a few other young players who have done well, but not good enough for a club like Real Madrid, who want instant results. Now, Man City are offering Real Madrid 70 million euros for an experienced 30-year-old who is arguably top 5 midfielder in the entire world. Now, before anyone says, oh, he's too old, bear in mind that 3 years ago, Bayern Munich bought Harry Kane for 110 million euros, if I'm not mistaken, in 2023, and he was 30 years old. 3 years later, Harry Kane is the best striker in the world. He's had 3 back-to-back amazing seasons at Bayern Munich as a 33-year-old right now. So now, assuming that Rodri follows Kane's trajectory, you're getting 3 years off a incredible midfielder who would arguably improve the midfield by far, make it more creative, allow you to control games, feed passes to Vinicius, Mbappe, and potentially Olise effortlessly, and make you compete with, obviously, the great Barcelona midfield or the great Bayern Munich midfield, etc., etc. You're going to get 3 years off Rodri. Plus the fact that Rodri is a midfielder. Kane has to run a lot. As a midfielder, his game is more controlling, more poise. He doesn't rely on speed. He reads the game very well. He's an intelligent player. Now, knowing Real Madrid, they probably won't pay 70 million for him, but they can negotiate. At this point in time, Rodri is worth between 40 million to 50 million euros based on market value. Yes, only 1 year left. Look at Harry Kane. 1 year left in his contract, and he is still, in my opinion, worth 100 million euros based on the incredible season he just had at Bayern Munich. This right here is a deal that Real Madrid must take. Real Madrid, in fact, forget about Olise. Olise is apparently the next Galactico for Real Madrid. They're trying to sign him. That might be a possibility. The midfield for Real Madrid is the most important thing they need to sort out. They need a creative, controlling midfielder of the Vitinha type, of the Pedri type, of the João Neves type. They need a creative, controlling midfielder in the center of the pitch, dictating the game, and this guy might be it. Rodri might be it. There isn't too many available creative midfielders in the market right now. You're crazy if you think PSG will sell Vitinha or João Neves. You're crazy if you feel like, but if you feel Barca will sell Pedri or De Jong or any of their creative midfielders. There isn't a lot of midfielders who can control games like Rodri, like Vitinha, like Pedri on the market. 70 million euros, you're getting 3 good years out of this guy, potentially 4. 3-4 years max, especially if he keeps healthy and if he relies less on speed and strength and more on intelligence and reading the game. This is a deal that Real Madrid cannot turn down. This is a deal that Real Madrid cannot turn down. Knowing Real Madrid, they'll probably wait another year to get him for free. He'll be 31 next year. And that could be another year for Real Madrid having no creative midfielders and struggling against the breakdown teams, struggling against to get the right passes to Vini and Mbappe, struggling against to get the right through balls, through defenses for their attackers. They need a creative, game-controlling midfielder, and Rodri just might be it. Rodri just might be it. If Real Madrid are very serious, they have to go for Rodri. They have to. There isn't many players in the market like this guy right now. They gotta go for Rodri. And we've seen Rodri back to his best form in the World Cup. We saw what Rodri did in the game the other day against France. Him pulling the strings, dictating the play, controlling the play, slowing it down, making it faster. They need this guy. They need this guy as soon as possible. Now, I think they should go for it, but they should negotiate to around 50 million, 40 million. It's a lot. It's his last year on a contract, and I'm sure they can actually get a deal done for him, or even give Man City a player. Right? Do they need Masantono? I don't think so. I don't think Masantuono is next up in any shape or form. The jury is still in the air about Masantuono, in my honest opinion. But Rodri, proven experience. He's a winner. He's top 5 midfielder in the world right now. This is the guy they need anchoring. No, not even anchoring. They need the guy to control and provide that creativity to that Real Madrid midfield. Tchouaméni won't provide it. Bellingham won't provide it. Valverde won't provide it. But Rodri may just be that guy who could provide that kind of creativity, vision, and pulling the strings that Real Madrid need. If Real Madrid go another year without a creative midfielder, I kid you not, they will most likely go third year trophyless. Barcelona are strengthening right now. They have midfielders all sorted out. They just booked Karim Adeyemi. They're trying to get Julian Alvarez. If Real Madrid are not serious, it should be another year of Barcelona domination. Get Rodri. Perez, get this guy. He is a key. He is a missing puzzle to making Real Madrid even better next year. In fact, Elise, if he's too expensive, go for Rodri and get a cheaper right winger on the right wing side. And wait for Elise next year. Rodri should be the priority for Real Madrid, in my honest opinion. Shirtless Madness here. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.